Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. These two teams all tied after one. Second and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
He's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And give him a gain of 37.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Here's Rodgers. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 2nd and 12, rush. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Inside give to Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rush. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Rush to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Marr pulled it left. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And, partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
26.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, 626, 630. Go to 50. Go to 50. Hey, you lock over here.
Rodgers going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Rush's throw there, caught by Gallup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Rush. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rush.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though,
notification. Microphone unmuted.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 1 second, ball remains. And Rodgers set to overtime. Joseph, and he will be brought down
on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 inside Charles Davis. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are away in quarter 3.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Jay. Hey, Smooth, give me 2 seconds, Smooth. Oh, shit. Jay. Whew, shit.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter and try to finish just a few things they want to out with their third touchdown at the top of that first having the lead, and they got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so they're not an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure they get that going, so they truly have control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw or run it, and try to win this ball game. Try for one, intercepted. That is just what this defense was looking for. Interception on the opening possession of this third quarter. This is just a first touchdown. We got this team team good out. Couldn't you just see the defensive players so the back? We can just do things in. You take it from there.
They'll try to get it in the game with Jones.
Take the first turn on defense and convert it to 6 points.
Extra point left to go. Hands down to the field goal. 17-17. Now after the touchdown, there's Crosby to kick it away. This is going to be a return. And the decision is going to go not a good one as he's tackled at the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead to the field goal as they start first and 10. Back to Church. And you're looking for the that's intercepted. Interception on this touchdown inside the 10.
Get it into the end zone and make your catch.
Now Jones. And he's down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Back in the game, that's Jones in second and goal. He's going to get it again. That's Texas Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have scored against this touchdown to lead on front.
Make this a 4-point game.
To the touchdown, Crosby to kick it away.
And only gets to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've lost their way. Great. And yet he's back on track. This is the leadership the offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. Guys, have your money. Let's get back on track here. Sometimes that will work just fine. I guess it's time to lean on that leadership. To throw second and 10. Rush. And this one complete. It's going to be to throw.
And now it's third and 10. This is going to be the big scene.
mistaken.